of the Unstuck series that we're in. We're almost halfway through, which is unbelievable to me. But it's been great for me personally to go through it. I hope you're enjoying it. Today we're going to talk about it's one of my favorite books in the Bible, Proverbs, and it's verse 16:20. And I'm going to read that to you. Those who listen to instruction, meaning the Lord's instruction, will prosper. Those who trust the Lord will be joyful. That's in Proverbs 16:20. I would suggest you Google Proverbs 16 and read through that. Look for put in like Proverbs 16:20 NIV translation, because it's in a simpler English. And I really enjoy that version, and other versions too, but that one is easy to put in Google search bar. So the topic today is, on this channel we talk about becoming a paralegal or legal assistant, legal secretary. You have permission to excel. If you are being led to this field, you feel pulled to this field by the Lord. You feel that there's something that's taking you down this path. You should pray about that this is the path for you. He in Jeremiah 29:11 talks about this. He has plans to prosper you and not harm you. And that word prosper, that's an interesting word, because we as humans will translate that to what my grandmother used to do when she talked and referred to money. She'd go like this. It doesn't always mean money. And there's nothing, but we need it to exist, obviously, but there's nothing like being satisfied and feeling useful in the work that you do. It's a beautiful thing. It is great. And some of you have a desire to help people because you have been through some stuff. Maybe you want to go into family law because of that. Other people want to go into real estate law because they find all that interesting. I assisted with home closings for a while, not as a paralegal preparing those documents, but helping people understand just where to sign on those documents. And that's what I did for a while, going from home to home to home as an independent worker. And I learned a lot about closing documents then. All of those legal documents, I never knew what they were about. Even my own closing documents when I purchased a house, I didn't really understand, even as a paralegal. And so I had to dive deep into those. You have permission to dive deep and excel in this career. And that's based on your own desires. Don't let anybody direct your career. You direct your career. Don't let anybody or naysayers, because you'll have other paralegals or people who they're not even in the field and they haven't been able to land a job. They'll be very bitter, and that's their own fault that they haven't been able to land a job because they're not figuring out how to get in. So don't let them take you down a negative road, because you can get in this field as a beginner without experience. Everyone who enters has zero experience. So don't use that as I can't get in, and I've just spent all this money on a 2-year degree or a certificate program, and now I am what you call dead in the water. No, you're not. You are not that. So if you are meant to be in this, then you have to keep striving to learn more things in order to get in, okay? Strive for excellence in how to get in this field. It's so heavily based on what you're saying in your cover letter. Now, what do I suggest? Go to my website and join my membership so you learn how to do that. Go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com, and it'll say right on the accelerator page, the accelerator tab, how much it is per month, okay? Read and understand everything. Don't skim over that page. Read everything. This is for US people, okay? I'm not based in Canada, and I'm not based in South America or India. I am based in the US, so what I teach is based on US issues and how the paralegal career works, okay? That's logical, okay? So money, no, money does not solve everything. And if you're looking at the annual salary of a paralegal, that's a bogus number, and I do not quote salaries. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, okay? What the major question here, the major question is, what is God's will for your life? What giftings do you already have that would be incredible for the paralegal field? Why do you feel you're being pulled to this career? If you feel intensely that you are being pulled to this career, then pray about it and give it to the Lord. Trust in the Lord to show you. Ask the Lord to show you if you should be in this or not. And if you have a peace about it, then nothing will stop you from getting a job in this. But you still have to learn some things. Does that mean a 2-year degree program? Well, in California, you have to do that, or a certificate. And the other states, pretty much across the board, don't require that. You have the freedom to do it or not. The degree does not necessarily always open the door for you. It's practical knowledge that you need. The major question is, how do you help the attorney on day one? How are you going to help the attorney? That's part of what I teach, okay? So join us. You get a certificate in my membership when you complete all of the videos and you go through all of that. You get a paralegal certificate from my training, okay? So go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and look at Accelerator. That's the tab. But look at every tab there. A good paralegal investigates. If you have no desire to seek out information, then I'm going to question, like, are you really interested in this field? Because we have paralegals and legal assistants, legal secretaries have to gather information all day long for the attorney. We assist the attorney. We don't advise clients because we don't have a law license. We did not go to law school. We didn't pass the bar exam. We didn't get admitted to the state bar. That's attorneys who have done that, they've got the equivalent of a PhD in law, which is called a Juris Doctorate. So no, if that's not what you've done, you can't advise clients ever in the US, okay? So you have permission to be the best paralegal you can be, and you can learn a lot on your own before you go into this field. And one of the main things is how to land that job, okay? So my website is for beginners. If you're not going there to check that out, then what is your real interest in this field then? Go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and look under every tab and join us in the membership. It's going right now. There's a free exclusive Facebook group that has some additional training, and I like to go in there and you guys can ask me questions, but some people don't want to join a Facebook group, and that's okay. But you're missing out on some additional training in there that is very helpful. There are 36 videos waiting for you right now to help you not only get in this field, but to add knowledge to your knowledge bank. Have a great day today. You have all the permissions in the world to prosper, to excel in this field, but you have to put a lot of work in to do it. Okay, read instructions, read things, and dissect them. That's what paralegals do. And when you go to my website, read through everything, take notes. Don't skim, because you can't do that as a paralegal. You're going to be answering questions that the attorney has, and that's part of excelling. All right, have a great one, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.